Big K versus Charron. I can't lie, I did not see this outcome. I did not see this outcome. I heard people saying that Charron won, but in my head I was thinking to myself, like, let me give this a watch, because we know how Big K's been doing everybody he's come across lately. We seen the battle with him and Ward. I had him with the Edge. Like, we seen his battles against a lot of other people. His battle with Mook, you know, you got his hella battles. He got his battle with J Mills and all that. But we always got to remember Charron is like the wild card in battle rap. But I'm not gonna lie, Charron normally does not do that well against other white battlers. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was thinking of his battle he had against None where he lost clear, and then I was thinking of that battle he had with Pat Stay where he lost clear. But Charron is a great battle rapper. He's honestly one of my favorites, and people got to remember his rebuttaling ability is crazy. And he also has AMG mode. A lot of niggas don't like to admit Charron has that. Charron has that shit in his arsenal. He has AMG mode, and when he really kicked into gear on Big K, I knew from the first round that this was gonna be rough, because at first I'm thinking, okay, Big K's cooking, he's cooking, and then Charron started rapping and he was just cutting at him the whole time, just hammering this dude. And I'm just thinking, like, all right, Big K got a fight on his hands. He got a fight on his hands, but I'm like, this is Big K, you know. Second round, he gonna come in fighting. He had a decent second, and then Charron went again, and I was just like, damn, this is 2-0 already going into the third. And then after the third round, I got Charron winning that too. So it's like, I was like, did Big K just get 30'd? I mean, obviously nobody's unbeatable. I knew Big K was gonna lose eventually, like they all do. But this run he's been on is insane, and I did not expect him to go to King of the Dot and get treated like this by Charron. I did not. I thought it was gonna be like a close battle, fire back and forth. I did not expect Charron to act like this the way he did. He treated Big K like they had problems outside of this battle. And it's funny because before the battle, he was like, oh, I like Big K, that's my homie. Well, he ain't treat him like it, because Charron definitely went in there and he stomped Big K into the ground. I'm not even gonna lie. I had this battle 3-0 clear. Like, Big K fought, but I feel like it's not really any round you can make an argument for in his favor. Like, Charron really just outclassed this man. Like, he got personal with him. He was being witty. It just showed levels, I feel like, because Big K, we all love Big K. We love his punchlines. We love his street talk. But I feel like that shit does get a bit one-dimensional after a while. Like, this kind of started feeling like Illmac and Rum Nitty a bit. Like, Big K was in there, he was punching, doing his whole clowning people for not being in the street and all that shit. But then here goes Charron, who's just too much of a well-rounded battler, who just came in and basically like hit us all with the reality check of that shit don't matter. It was just like how Illmac handled Rum, except Rum Nitty did better because Rum Nitty just that fucking cold with it. Big K's cold too, but I don't think he knows how to adapt that well in that scenario, because this felt a lot like that battle he had with T-Top, where T-Top started really just laying into him about the way he raps and how simple he is, and then Big K even admitted that he got flustered and just started rapping mixtape lines against T-Top. So it felt like that in this battle. I think Charron had him flustered because that street shit is not gonna work on somebody who's not street. Like, if your opponent's not street, they genuinely don't care if you try and challenge their street nature, because they're not street. So it's like, I feel like that kind of falls on deaf ears. A lot of street battlers need to get that in their head. Don't rap street shit against a non-street opponent, because it's gonna fall flat. Like, it's just like what happened with Eunice and Miss Hustle. I had Eunice winning because Miss Hustle was trying to challenge his the whole street shit. I feel like the best she was doing is when she was making fun of him for being a virgin. But yeah, you can't try and humiliate a non-street opponent with street politics. That's just not gonna work. But I got this Charron 3-0 clear. But you know, Big K definitely still been cooking niggas, so still got to talk about that. But he did do his thing though. He ain't lay down and die, you know. But I definitely had Charron beating him. This felt like the Big K versus A-Ward battle in reverse.